When using Stay Linked on your devices, one of the features most people don't know about is that two devices can share the same session if they ever need to. This is great in terms of training, so that way one user can see what another user is doing, or if you need two people working on the same project. One of the ways that you do this is using your Telnet Host entries. So right here, I've got my Telnet Host groups, and as you can see, I have quite a few, but inside my default Telnet Host groups, I have one selected called Share Session by IP. Now this is just a simple Telnet Host entry that you add to your list, and I just have it described as Share Session by IP, but the emulation property from the dropdown is actually Share-IP. Now when that's added, what that means is that, let's say we have a connection right here. I've got my Motorola MC9500 currently connected. Now let me just remote control this so that way we can see the screen. So there is the session screen. Now, normally if I'm on the administrator, I can just share this session and it's not a big deal. But let's say we had another device with its own client. So what I'll do is I'll right click here and I'll start a console client as though this were a separate device. Now if I go looking for that entry, Share Session by IP, and I click on it, all I have to do is know the IP address, in this case right here, 10.10.225.157. Now that I've got that, I now have these two sessions tied to each other. So if I type into one, we now see it in the other one. Now, like I said, this is almost exactly like the share session option that you have within your administrator. The only difference is that this part can be done by any device you have on your network as long as you have that Share Session by IP Telnet Host entry. If you have any questions about the information we've gone over in this video, or you have any questions at all about the Stay Linked software, please feel free to contact our technical support team at 714-918-7817, or you can reach us by email at support@stay-linked.com.